maybe we should come in for this. Actually, I was thinking about it because I was editing a bunch of these episodes, and I thought about it, and like Eevee definitely, before I was willing to kind of look at Eevee and Pikachu's like moves as being like, okay, they're kind of comparable in terms of like utility because there's like different uses for these, but Eevee has way fewer weaknesses in terms of like available Pokemon who can actually, like, there are so few fighting types in the game, and that's all that it's weak to in the first place. But in addition to that, like, fighting moves have like a surprisingly low number that can use it. Like Brick Break is like one of the only ones that
the
are like
only one I have, and it's like
widespread.
not good. I've used it against Eevee, and it's like not as good as just like blasting you with a flamethrower.
Whereas there's at least more. Like, what do you got for ground types? You got Onix, the Geodude line, Nidoking, Nidoqueen.
Oh yeah, there's tons.
There's like
Dig,
a whole bunch
anyone
of
can learn Dig.
Diglett, Dugtrio. Yeah, Dig is super common. Like Charizard can learn Dig. Like all of that stuff, and not to mention. So I guess as the slight counterpoint to that is like, oh yeah, cool, you could switch out Pikachu for a flying type if you expected a ground thing to come. But it's like, okay, if I know that, I'm probably not going to just sit there and throw ground type moves.
Right.
So like, sure, I'm not going to be going for super effective things, but I don't know. It's Eevee has way less. Dima, hey, get off of that. Eevee has way fewer things to like worry about type-wise.
Yeah, well, and your moves are super effective against pretty much my entire team.
Yeah,
like
the spread
Eevee can
of those,
pretty much take down anyone on my team.
Like it's a neat in-game like thematic thing that Eevee can learn like a move for each of its evolution types. Like that's neat. And Pikachu,
it is cool. Yeah.
Pikachu gets moves that match each of its different like
incarnations.
Yeah, the different like promotional variants they've done for it. So like surfing Pikachu and flying Pikachu and all that.
It would be great if you learned a Luchador Pikachu move.
That I'm kind of surprised about.
Because that would at least
that was the
be
whole thing
a
from
nice Eevee counter.
Yeah, that was a big thing from, what was it, X and Y?
I think so.
The like Lucha Libre or Pikachu Libre or whatever. Like it's such a missed opportunity with that, and especially giving it a fighting move so that it can actually combat. Because I think
in summation, this game is bullshit.
Yeah, I mean.
Also, welcome to the D-Pad. I'm John.
I'm Rick.
That's Ben over there. He's sort of on the mic. He's putting a pizza in his mouth. That's just he'll work it out.
So Eevee doesn't have anything. Now I'm thinking about it too. Eevee doesn't have anything that's super effective against Pikachu, but the healing move is like a huge thing too. Like that one, as soon as I got it, I was like, well, this is never coming off of Eevee. Like.
Right.
I don't know. It does seem like Pikachu doesn't get... I think that's why Zippy Zap is designed the way it is. Eevee has a better spread of, like, useful moves, so Pikachu gets the one that's, like, on the face of things, like, more broken by being priority plus never miss plus crit, like, automatic.
I hear you, but it's really low power. Like, I still wish
That's
he
the
had,
thing.
like, a good, strong, straight-up Thunder move.
Right. Maybe even his own special Thunder move for this one. Like, not necessarily one that he has to learn from a guy, but like...
Pika Blast. I don't give a shit.
Sure,
just something. Because, like, let's look at Zippy Zap, right? It's 50. So even critical, like... So is that what,
so
75?
Well, so 50,
80 at best?
And then Stab makes it 75.
Does critical multiply before or after Stab?
Critical multiplies for damage output, I think. So that comes a lot later in the formula.
Okay.
So like it would be the same as it being, I mean, not the same. It's pretty close to just being a multiplier in the power, but it's not like 1-to-1, especially if there's like buffs and things. But like at the end of the day, that probably winds up with this being like a roughly 100 power move after stat and critical are worked in. If it's super effective, then that's great because it's close to like 200. But yeah,
Zippy Zap is very good, but like
it's great.
I'm kind of surprised you don't also have like a Thunderbolt
finisher.
or a Thunder or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Just like a high power move.
Yeah.
No priority,
no bonus.
bells and
Like
whistles,
exactly. No
just-
bells and whistles. Just like a 100 power move.
Or hell, make it a Thunder that doesn't miss. Like
that would be fantastic. That would make sense. But no.
Well, you could have that, right?
Well,
that could
Rainy
exist,
Day plus
I guess,
Thunder,
but-
sure, but like I don't know.
I mean, just put Thunderbolt on Pikachu in addition to Zippy Zap.
I mean, yes,
That's
but
only an 80 though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so when you average in Zippy Zap
80 plus stab is better damage than any of.
Not if
Eevee's
Zippy Zap is
attacks.
always critical, so it's right around
It's
comparable. In
pretty
which case, it's
comparable,
not
yeah.
worth 2 move slots. You know what I mean?
Plus, Zippy
If
Zap
it was
gets
100,
priority,
Awesome.
So basically, yeah, it's essentially it's very similar to like a priority Thunderbolt, maybe slightly more powerful depending, but
Yeah,
That's fair.
yeah. And don't get me wrong, it's a great move. I'm not.
It is, yeah.
I'll keep it forever. But
it's
if
definitely
I
a move
know
that-
I'm faster, it would be great to hit you with a 100 power
Right.
electric move
instead of that.
instead of it.
Yep, no, I get
Because
that.
the ceiling on his output is fairly
What do
low.
the other two do? What do Splish Splash and Floaty Fall
Floaty
do?
Fall may flinch.
Okay,
90
995.
power.
That's a good move.
But also doesn't
may
have
flinch.
stab, doesn't have crit, but
Yeah.
like that's pretty good.
And then Splishy Splash may paralyze.
Same thing may paralyze though. Okay.
Yep.
Oh, that's
And
a
They're
weird.
both
90
really
and
good
100,
moves,
though.
but,
They are, yeah.
That's a really odd thing to throw
no,
on that one,
actually-
but that's neat.
Pikachu.
The problem with Eevees is that they're automatic effects.
Yeah,
On
100%
top of
effects
90
is
base power
nuts.
moves.
Yep.
There are very few moves that have guaranteed effects. Like the only one I know there's more, but the only one that comes to mind for me is Spore, which is like will paralyze or no, is it paralyze or sleep?
Spore is sleep.
Spore sleep.
100 accuracy. I mean, Thunderwave is 100 accuracy paralyze.
True,
But does
yeah.
0 damage.
Right, that's the thing is like damage plus guaranteed, and like that's obviously what they were going for with this. Is like Eevee doesn't get stabbed, but it doesn't have to if it's doing status moves and getting like a huge pile of damage in there.
It's basically stab because a really good move would be 60 base power with automatic
Yeah.
status effect.
Yep, no, that's
Like,
fair.
That would still be really good. So,
Machoke.
Oh man! Oh, here's your Machoke. Just steal it from him.
like
Paralyze him,
Will-O-Wisp-
throw him into the water. He can't swim
Yeah.
if he's paralyzed, and
Like,
then it's just
Will-O-Wisp
yours.
is a fantastic move.
Will-O-Wisp
It's
is
not
good.
even 100 accuracy, but it's just burn. Just applies burn.
Yep.
And it's really good.
Yeah.
Is Will-O-Wisp what 70%?
I thought it was 75 or 80, but I'm not sure.
Okay.
But yeah, it's
It-
insane that Eevee just gets that.
Yeah, that's a big boost for
That's
sure.
bonkers.
Eevee just gets that on top of it being better accuracy and 90 base damage.
I mean, really, what it comes down to is, and I think we're not like missing the point exactly, but like they obviously don't design these games in a way where they're meant to be like one to one the way that we do it like
No,
this.
of course not.
And like
They actually don't even design these games. They haven't since
yeah,
1996.
they've been slowly designing less and less. But even like
I think the only thought process was like, wouldn't it be cool if we made Eevee get a move for every evolution?
yeah, which yes,
And they just
the
made
answer
them
is-
good moves.
The answer is yes, it would be cool, and it actually is really cool that Eevee
It is
gets
cool.
that kind of neat thing there. Pikachu getting his promotional stuff is also a really neat twist on that.
Is there anything here that I might want?
Staryu and Starmie, Tentacle, Tentacruel. I think Tangela is in the north on a passage of
I
grass.
think I caught a Tentacruel already.
Starmie's really good. Like,
I don't know if he actually had your
always has
encounter
been.
yet.
Always will be.
Oh, I failed to catch a Tentacruel. Didn't
Oh yeah,
oh,
that's
did
right.
you
yeah,
miss
yeah.
the catch here?
I? No, that was on the other place.
That was in Route 20.
Oh.
It was on the other side.
trying to avoid. I still can't believe you that Starmie is really good. What makes it good?
It's got good typing. It's got good stats. It's fast and has high attack.
It's water and
Right,
psychic.
Starmie it is. Water Psychic. Starmie, I remember back in Gen 1, maybe it's just like association, but Starmie always
Should probably use a
used
Master
to
Ball
scare
on
the
it.
shit out of me in terms of like. Maybe it's just because Misty has one, right? And it always seemed like it was weirdly overpowered for that stage of the game.
Yeah. It's pretty early to like try to fight a Starmie. It just
Yeah.
has good base stats.
And it's got Swift too, doesn't it? So like even if you are fortunate enough to have stuff that can get out of the way or be
yeah.
dodgy, like Swift still makes that a problem.
Gen 1 definitely had Swift.
Yeah.
I think it had like Swift, Water Gun, Confusion. Might have had Confusion. I don't remember.
Confusion sounds like it might
Like-
be right. Confusion's pretty high level though. Water Gun, maybe. Oh, Bubble Beam. I think it had. I think that was actually the first time you saw a Bubble Beam because before that it was all Bubble. Oh my God!
That
they get
sucks.
so
That
fast.
was
They
really
run so
quick.
fast at this point.
I hate this game. I really do. I didn't really want it that bad, so I don't care
I
that
mean,
much.
yeah.
But it's infuriating.
To watch them just be like, I'm out of here.
The thing is, it would have been a backup for if Gyarados. Oh, yeah, if Gyarados
Yeah,
died
yeah,
or
yeah.
something.
Yeah.
Because Gyarados
I
still
don't know.
puts in the
I
work.
just like I didn't do anything wrong.
No.
I didn't like even have any whiffs. All of them were at least nice,
Mm-hmm.
and it just ran away for no reason because fuck you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, cool. I just got a weird spam text. Dr. Pepper would like to place its brand logo on your bike or truck.
You can put your brown logo on my butt.
Also, no one's doing
and
things
pay you
right now.
$700 weekly.
That's a terrible idea.
I'll put it on.
I think the problem,
Hey, John,
John,
can
is
I borrow your
lots
bike
of
for a couple
people are
weeks?
doing
Sure.
things.
I'll just slap a Dr. Pepper on there and get $700.
Yeah, go for it. I don't drive my bike, so it's just going to be
Perfect.
there. But they'll pay you anyway. I'm sure.
More people will see it on the sidewalk than
the side of our house.
than
Yeah.
they would like out and about.
Dude, for $700 a week, I would just wear a Dr. Pepper shirt every day.
Yeah,
that would
well,
be
happily.
more effective.
I like Dr. Pepper. I honestly have wanted to get a Dr. Pepper shirt for a while. It used to be kind of like a.
You fucking chill.
It
You
used
sell
to
out, bitch.
Well, no, so there's an explanation for this. I mean, one, I actually like the like maroon color that they go with. It's kind of a nice color. But also, back in college, a comedy group that I was a director for had this like weird, unintentional like thing where they kind of noticed that every director that the group had some like weird piece of Dr. Pepper clothing.
Oh, weird.
That they just all happened to own at different points. And
That's
the
fun.
one that I was in particular, I was looking to get myself some like Dr. Pepper PJ pants.
Nice.
Some, like nice, comfy. And I never got around to it, but like this just reminds me of that. I was like, oh yeah, I'd put a Dr. Pepper thing on. Why the hell not?
Gotcha.
That's the problem. Starmie is a Waterstone evolution.
Oh,
And they do that thing where it's like it doesn't learn anything after you evolve it.
Mhm.
So who knows what moves the Starmie would even have.
So the one that Misty has in red and blue, Misty's Starmie only has tackle, water gun, and bubble beam.
That's it? I thought it had Swift.
In yellow, it has harden too, just to be a double
Ew.
asshole.
Roughneck Martin.
It has confuse ray in gold and silver, along with surf, recover, and ice beam.
That's it. It's got a really good move pool. 115 base speed. It's really
Jeez.
pretty fast.
In fire and
100
leaf
base
green.
special attack. Space attack.
Space attack.
In fire and leaf green, it's got rapid spin and recover, along with swift and water pulse. So it's way more like put together there.
So, welcome back to today's episode. Is Starmie a good Pokemon? Apparently, yeah.
I guess you wouldn't really care about it being a rapid spinner.
Probably not. Yeah.
Although if Rick had still had Golem,
Jeez. In
swapping Gyarados for Starmie might be like
in
a
this
solid play.
In this very game, though, so in this game, it's got Swift, Scald, and Psywave.
Cool.
So, neat stuff
I like
there.
Scald, yeah.
All right. Scald is neat. Scald is one of those like ones where it's kind of surprising that it took them as long as it did to like
Snaky
set that one
boys.
yeah, right. Water Snake versus Rock Snake. Rock Snake does not like water.
Oh,
for some reason, I don't really.
Water wears down
I miss
rocks
having
over
a
time.
fucking Steelix in these.
Yeah, I
Nuzlocke.
mean,
I don't.
but like
Jesus.
water wears down everything over time.
Does it wear down plants over time?
on a long enough
Yeah.
time scale, everything wears down over time.
Does it though?
Yes.
Like it makes sense to me for like water to wash away ground, like a mudslide, but rock's like pretty resilient.
Well, I mean, like that's how you wind up with like particularly round stones and even like
No,
glass.
I
in the
totally
water.
But is that
understand.
super effective?
Yeah, exactly.
If you pour water on a candle, the candle's gone.
Yeah.
If you pour water on a rock, the rock is unchanged.
unless you slowly pour water over the rock for 100 years, you know? Like,
Right.
Hey, some Pokemon battles feel like they take 100 years. So
Yeah, fair.
also, there is what is it? Water jet cutting, hydrojet cutting, or whatever,
That's true.
where you
That's
actually use like a finely focused jet of water to cut through like steel and stuff.
Oh, so water is strong against steel?
I don't think it is. I think
It's not.
I think steel actually resists water.
It does.
Or does water resist steel? This one's one that always gets me a little bit. I'm gonna look this one up real quick.
That.
I mean, I guess if we follow this line of logic, it's like, well, okay, then what is good against rock?
Fighting. Like you smash it.
Are you gonna punch
with
a
a
rock?
hammer.
Water,
No,
water,
like you pick your hammer.
water
you
resists steel.
know. Fighting
Water
could have been
resists
force.
Yep.
Water? I thought steel resisted water.
I don't understand that at all.
Water is one of the few things steel does not resist. Steel
It's
is
so fucking arbitrary. It's like not even worth trying to remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't understand why
hate
water
this game.
would resist steel.
Rick, you've ruined Pokemon for me forever.
What
I want you to
is
know
the
that.
logic behind that?
Can you cut water?
You,
That's what I thought.
I mean, like, okay,
You can if it's frozen.
That's called ice type.
Can you cut ice? You can.
Yeah, steel is super effective against ice too.
Bro.
like water doesn't resist fighting.
Can you cut fist?
Can you punch?
Can you punch
Can you
water?
wet
You
a
can,
fist?
You can punch water.
This is so stupid.
If you can punch water, then you can definitely cut water. Those two are the same.
Go, Fafnir, go. My baby.
Oh my god.
About to send
My
out
skin is very
Kangaskhan. Kangaskhan is fighting.
Kangaskhan is normal.
Normal.
I'm sorry, yes. My brain fast forwarded. Kangaskhan is normal, so his weakness would be fighting.
Yes, yeah.
How did you not know what I meant?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, well.
What the fuck? I said most of the words I intended to say. Come on. All right. So, is a 90 stab flamethrower better than a 75 super effective
You can't stab a flamethrower.
physical brick
You
break?
can stab a flamethrower, just might not do much to it.
Okay, all
Or
right.
blow yourself up in the process.
Yeah, it really depends where you stab.
This is a good question. So, 75 super effective
Brick break.
versus 90 but stab.
It's also special versus physical.
Exactly. That's what I'm getting at. So,
Yeah.
my special is better as Charizard here.
You're just going to have to try both and see what happens.
I don't know if we'll survive both, but fuck it.
If it's like noticeably better, then flamethrower is better. But if not, then
No,
brick break is
yeah.
better because that's
Brick break. would be better.
comparably. It's 135 for flamethrower versus 150 for brick break. I don't know why brick break is such a pain in the ass to say, but brick break.
Well, whatever, he's dead. Oh, it's so sad to watch
yeah,
the baby.
baby's like, Mom.
Aww. Seriously strong. So sick.
Okay.
You killed the Kangaskhan's mom. So sick.
Ice punch.
Yeah.
A move I'll never
All
need.
right.
Thank you.
It's cool. You got a worse ice beam.
Yep. Yep.
I mean, it's a physical one too for folks
Yeah.
who can't do ice beam.
No, it's true. It might come in handy for when I'm like fighting Lance or something.
That's definitely a possibility.
Lance
enough.
Hard Scale or whatever his name is.
Who can learn
Yeah,
it,
he
though?
definitely has a last name.
I just think you can't not be a porn star a little if your name is Lance.
well, I see.
You could be a Backstreet person.
Yes.
You think
those,
he's
the
not a
Backstreet
porn star?
people. Oh, so you fought these guys on the way? So
Did I? I just
Maybe-
think they are not fighters.
I thought they were, but maybe I don't know.
Like, when would I have come?
Maybe
that-
you did come through Route 21 also the same way I did.
Oh fuck! I could have caught a Pidgeotto.
Perfect. And stop at home, say hi to Mom.
Hey, Pidgeot's a pretty good Pokemon.
No, I'm not. Fuck mom. Where am I gonna go now? Okay, let's look at my
I hear
team.
Route 1's got lots of great Pokemon.
Yeah, right. So need a few levels still.
Is that the Mega Evolution of the Need a Queen, Need a King?
Need a few. Yeah. Where is a decent place to grind?
Pokemon Mansion.
I guess.
There's the Pokemon Mansion, yeah.
I guess. All right, I'm sailing back. I guess I can
All
fly. It's slightly faster.
Fly back next time.
Bye.